A dozen students were arrested today after a huge fight at Flower High School in Prince George's County. Brad Bell joins us now live. And Brad, I understand as many as 50 students were involved in this brawl.
That's what the Sheriff's Department told us. 50 to 100, they said, were actually gathered around this melee. Now, Charles Flowers High School has been plagued almost since it opened by a problem of neighborhood turf battles spilling over into the hallways. But today's violence was the worst anyone could remember. The sheriff's deputies assigned to Flowers High School called out for help at about 9:30 a.m. A gang-related fight on the second floor of the school was growing out of control. When law enforcement arrived in force, they found 50 to 100 students gathered around a violent brawl.
And everybody was like fighting on the floor, and I seen them seen the police grabbing somebody.
There was police everywhere, swarming the whole hallways and all that.
When the dust settled, deputies arrested 15 students and took them all to the courthouse in Upper Marlboro. 14 are being processed as juveniles on assault charges. The 15th student is charged as an adult, and so is a former student who the school's principal says snuck into school today in his old uniform, armed with a screwdriver, specifically to settle a gang-related beef.
Who published something on Facebook about taking care of the rival neighborhood, and it all ensued from there.
Gang violence, which has included the off-campus murder of a female student, has been an ongoing issue at Flowers High. Principal Jones says she tries to mediate, but has yet to fully succeed.
It stems from years and years of dislike for each other.
Students we spoke to said they too were tired of the gang violence, which they call pointless.
And they claim all these different hoods and all these fights, and there's really no purpose of fighting over hoods and whatever the case may be. It's just dumb, and tearing down a really nice school.
Well, fortunately, no serious injuries today. One student was slightly cut by that screwdriver. Now, most of the juveniles will be taken in, processed, as probably already happened by now, and released to their parents. But their problems with the school system are just beginning. The principal said she's going to recommend that every one of the students involved today be expelled from Flowers High School. In Springdale, Brad Bell, ABC 7 News.
Brad, very